The journey to this moment has been long, filled with anticipation, patience, and preparation. And now, what many believed would take years is finally unfolding right in front of us. Welcome to this special update from Iraqi Dinar News, where we bring you the most significant development we've covered to date. If you've been holding Iraqi dinar or Vietnamese dong, the next 24 hours could redefine your financial future. What was once just a possibility has turned into a scheduled event. The exchange process begins tomorrow, and everything you've prepared for is finally becoming real. Over the years, we've monitored updates, tracked political movements, and waded through endless cycles of speculation. But now, the activation is no longer hypothetical. The official redemption timeline is commencing, and holders of both IQD and VND are being called to action. According to sources, fully operational exchange centers are now positioned across the United States. However, these aren't locations where you can walk in casually. They function strictly by appointment, and demand is expected to be extremely high. If you haven't locked in your time slot yet, now is the time to do so without delay. When you attend your appointment, make sure you're thoroughly prepared. You must bring your actual physical notes. This is not optional. In addition, a valid government-issued photo ID is required. Some locations may also request a proof of purchase or receipt for your currency, so if you have it available, take it along to avoid delays or questions. These redemption centers are professional environments, and how you present yourself and your currency matters. Ensure your bills are clean, not damaged or heavily worn, and store them neatly in a protective sleeve or folder. This small act demonstrates professionalism and respect for the process. Think of it like a financial interview. How you appear and what you bring says a lot about your readiness. Now let's talk about the big question. What will the rate be? At this point, no official public rate has been released, but signals from reputable contacts suggest we're entering a favorable range. Early indicators point to potential rates far beyond what many had anticipated. Some reports suggest figures ranging from $1.00 to as high as $40.00. Though these numbers can vary depending on your exchange volume, group participation, and the availability of contract rates. While none of this is officially confirmed yet, even modest projections signal substantial gains for holders of both currencies. But before getting swept up in the excitement, it's critical to proceed with a clear mind. You are not required to exchange your entire holdings on the first day. Many experienced currency holders are opting for a phased strategy, trading a portion now and waiting on the rest in case rates climb higher later. The best path forward depends entirely on your financial goals, risk tolerance, and long-term vision. Be strategic and don't let emotions take control. If you're part of a redemption group or registered with a financial institution or platform, pay close attention to your communications. Emails and phone calls could contain key instructions about your appointment, what to bring, or where to go. Treat these details seriously. Read every message carefully, verify sources, and don't click or respond unless you're certain the contact is legitimate. With major financial events like this, unfortunately, comes increased risk of fraud. Stay vigilant. Avoid anyone offering backdoor exchanges, mysterious rates, or requesting upfront fees. These are red flags. If in doubt, reach out to your bank or official group leader before proceeding. On the day of your appointment, expect a discreet and orderly environment. These centers are intentionally low profile to maintain privacy and security. You likely won't see flashy signage or a bustling staff. This is intentional. Once you're inside, the process will be conducted with professionalism. You'll be verified, walked through the details, and offered options regarding how the funds will be deposited. Most likely into your designated bank account. You may also be given the chance to consult with tax or financial experts regarding how to structure and protect your new assets. Once the funds hit your account, take a breath. But don't rush into celebration spending. This moment marks the beginning of a new financial chapter, not the end. Many who come into sudden wealth make impulsive decisions and lose what they've gained. Avoid that mistake. Before spending a dime, sit with a seasoned financial planner. ideally one who understands high net worth transitions. You'll need to consider tax implications, asset protection strategies like trusts, and a plan to ensure this wealth lasts well beyond today. There's also the concept of the real effective exchange rate, often abbreviated as RER, which plays a key role in estimating a currency's value. This measure compares a currency's strength against a weighted basket of other currencies while adjusting for inflation. It's not commonly discussed in everyday financial circles, but in this case, it's important. According to recent analyses, both the Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong could support valuations that are significantly stronger than earlier estimates. Some forecasts even place the dinar's rate as high as $3.00 to $4.00, though more modest expectations still range between $0.76 and $2.00. This wide range is why having a flexible strategy is vital. Should the higher end of that estimate materialize, your purchasing power would increase dramatically. That means real estate, retirement savings, educational plans, or debt elimination could become instantly achievable. But even at the lower end of the range, the financial upside is still substantial. The key is to approach this windfall with care. Every dollar gained should be matched with a well-planned purpose. Resist the pressure to splurge or to follow what others are doing. This is your moment, and it should be navigated with a long-term perspective. In the days ahead, misinformation will be everywhere. You'll see a flurry of social media posts, flashy videos, and so-called insiders making bold claims. Many of them will try to grab your attention with guaranteed rates or exclusive insider contacts. Don't buy into the noise. As tempting as it may be, these distractions could cause costly mistakes. Stick to real updates from legitimate sources. Don't rush your decisions just because someone online said the rate will disappear tomorrow or the banks are shutting down next week. Confirm before you act. Security is also a growing concern. As activity ramps up, cyber scams and identity theft attempts are bound to rise. Keep your personal and financial information protected. Don't share your plans on social media or with strangers online. Make sure your devices are secure and avoid clicking suspicious links in emails or texts. If you feel even a hint of doubt, pause and double-check with your bank or trusted advisor. The people trying to scam you right now are banking on your excitement and distraction. Don't give them an opening. Here's a quick mental checklist to keep you steady. Are your currency notes organized and in good condition? Do you have your current government-issued ID ready? Have you confirmed your exchange appointment and reviewed the instructions? Did you walk through your post-exchange plan with a trusted advisor? Most importantly, are you emotionally and mentally prepared to manage sudden wealth with responsibility? If you can say yes to these, then you're already ahead of the curve. This isn't just a transaction, it's a turning point. Think about how far you've come. You've been through doubt, delays, and decisions that required patience and faith, and now you're standing on the verge of real change. The path ahead won't be without challenges, but with a thoughtful approach, you can come out stronger, wiser, and more financially secure than ever before. Once your appointment is over and your funds are secure, pause before making your next move. You don't need to figure everything out in one day. Take time to breathe, talk to professionals, think through your goals. This wealth can be a foundation not just for yourself, but for your family, your future, and maybe even generations to come. Don't let fear steer you, and don't let greed derail you. Stay grounded and deliberate in every decision you make. Thank you for spending time with Iraqi Dinar News during this historic moment. If this update gave you clarity or confidence, consider subscribing and sharing your experience in the comments. We'll be providing further guidance throughout the exchange period, covering essential financial strategies, verified news, and expert insights to help you through every phase of this journey. Let's move forward together. This is more than just redemption, it's the beginning of something greater. Your time has arrived.